Hi, year 13s. I hope you and your families are keeping well. If you're wondering why you can't see me at the bottom right of your screen, it's because my camera stopped working. I need to get that fixed. Anyway, today we'll be focusing on part 4 of our chronology of key events, and over the next week you'll be discovering the decade from the 1930s to the 1940. And this decade displays the inability of religious leaders to cooperate with each other, and is how I can best sort of summarize the decade. You see a real breakdown in relations between Congress and the Muslim League, and we also see Congress's arrogance. For example, during the roundtable conferences in London between 1930 and 1932, where Congress claimed that they're the sole representative of all sections of Indian society, so claiming that they alone are sufficient in representing all sections of Indian society, irrespective of religion, irrespective of caste, irrespective of class as well. And they're quite arrogant in doing so, and that only alienates and further excludes other sort of religious minorities, in particular from the arena of Indian politics, such as Sikhs, such as Muslims, such as Christians and Buddhists, as well as the untouchable caste as well. Um, so in 1930, we've got the Salt Satyagraha, and this is the second nationwide civil disobedience movement. Okay, so the first one in 1920, that's classified as the non-cooperation movement, and this is classified as a civil disobedience movement. Again, my notes are taken from Bandyopadhyay's Plessy, from the Battle of Plessy to Partition, pages 311 to 323, which focus on the civil disobedience campaign which commenced in 1930. I'll also put this book chapter up for you to read over the summer holidays. I'd also recommend looking at, reading pages 11 to 13 of the narrative. Okay, pages 11 to 13 of the narrative go in considerable depth on the civil disobedience campaign, and it will really, really prove helpful for your understanding of the campaign itself. To begin with, just a little bit of context surrounding the civil disobedience campaign. Obviously, Gandhi had been arrested after the non-cooperation movement, and he was due to serve 6 years in jail. He actually only ended up serving 2 years in jail, and he was released, if I'm not mistaken, in 1924. Now, as a result of that,